Hi everyone, welcome back to Coin World UK and Skipper. I hope everyone is having a great day. Welcome back to another live stream, and it feels like we've never been away. And we have who we got in the chat. We got Killer Mir, nice to see you. PC Coinstar, how are you doing, my friend? And Pack Euro Food Vlogs. And for some reason, hang on a second.
What just happened? Silence is golden. I'm just sitting here decorating my head. No, I'm not going to show you it until the end of the month. But I am decorating my head.
It's better. Heaven knows why the TV came on. It's off. So, Skipper, how are you, my friend? How are you doing? I got some news.
I'm fine. I'm into artwork right now.
Are you?
Yeah. Can't show you what I'm doing because it's for the end of the month. But I am decorating. See this?
My sister used to have a toy called Girls World, and you can. I don't know if anybody remembers Girls World, and it's basically like a girl's head, and you can do all sorts, style the hair and makeup and whatever.
I'll admit I've never done that.
Right now.
This is a whole new game for me as I apply the makeup.
I got to start one yet.
I'm painting my mannequin head. And I have a feeling my wife is going to think I'm absolutely nuts when she sees what this is actually looking really good. Yeah, we got Jessica's thing tonight, isn't it? Is it tonight?
Yeah, Jessica, I think it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for my time, but I'll try and make it in there, obviously, to obviously support her. I don't know if you've seen Skipper. You need to do more videos. I've ran all your videos now.
Well, I got to use some more of my old imagination, whatever's left.
You better use it before you lose it, then.
Exactly. I'll get there.
He'll get there. He'll get there eventually. He still thinks it's 1978.
Ooh, was 78 a good year? 76 was a good year.
When was you born? 74, wasn't it?
Yeah, my oldest boy was born in 73.
Oh, wow. I was born in 72. 1972. Pack Euro Food Vlogs put a link in. Please check her channel. Yeah, so tonight we got obviously I will be doing battle chat soon, so keep an eye out for that. And obviously I've still got my desk is literally a mess again. And
not surprised.
But I am trying to revamp my channel, so because it's Branny. There's my boy. But yeah, it's a I got somebody copying my channel big time, basically, and he does everything that I do. His name is Big D Coins. Now he's got, obviously, when I went to DC Coin World, he had DC Coin World. Then he changed it. Well, obviously, he flagged my channel. Then he changed it. I put my name as Coin World UK after a dispute. I deleted my videos from the goodness like to start again. I was thinking about 10 or 11 videos or something like that, wasn't it? Not very many anyway, was it? And we used to be friends, actually, when I was on Change Finders, and he was Big D Coins, his American lad. And now he's got United Kingdom Coin World, Coin World International, Coin World something else. So how is Branny doing? He was live the other day. I don't know what he was doing, but I think he was just trying to set his OBS up. Evil Arch Conservative, how are you? And I have some news which I've been scouring for some news for you guys in the collection world. So, do you think I should change my channel name? Because obviously I do Northern Coins as well. So that is one reason why I started showing my other collections off, because then that way he couldn't do what I was doing, and hopefully it will break apart. But it obviously isn't working. I mean, he's getting only 60,000 views and all the subscribers, where I'm getting like 10, 12, 15 maybe on a video. But I know he's actually fudges the numbers, because when I was in one of his in his premieres, it was a florin, and he actually deleted the chat and the messages. Check out the florin. I'm not sure what year it was. It was just me and him in a premiere. And when it finished, somehow he had 486 views, and the next minute it went up to 1,000. Next minute it went up to like 1,500.
Interesting.
LAP Coins, how are you? I mean, there is a program called a Tamper program that helps you do that. So if you want to check it out, it's called a Tamper program, and you can actually buy stuff for like a penny if you're, that way inclined. But once you put a Tamper program in your system, you can't get rid of it.
Oh dear. I wouldn't be interested in that at all.
My nephew Mitchell and his friends used my computer many years ago with a Tamper program to buy stuff, and because his mates was enticing him, and I had very strong words with his friends. Elish, his name was, Turkish lad. And I said, if you're so brave, why didn't you do it on your computer? And he bought an Xbox and PlayStation 2 for like, obviously that's when it was. It's the old Xbox, not the Xbox. It was like the black and green one,
right?
For like £1, £1, when it was worth something like 400 quid or something like that at the time. He used a Tamper program, and my mum didn't know what was going on at the time, and these parcels turned up at the house and said, "How have you afford to pay them?" And I realised they used my computer. And I know it was his friend Ellis.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Yeah, but you can actually use the Tamper program to fudge the numbers on your view count as well.
Oh wow.
But now a lot of companies are using anti-tamper software to stop people from doing it.
Well, that's good to hear.
But yeah, it's... So how is LAP Coins? How's Branny, Kiddermin? I got some coin news anyway. Some coin news and comic news. Hey?
I have a little coin news, but not much.
You want to go Laser Quest? Okay.
Oh,
I'll give you a game Laser Quest.
I haven't been to Laser Quest since my kids were little.
And it's Dad, not Dale. Cheeky git.
Yeah, I remember my kids using my first name once. I says, you know what? You're demeaning yourself because there's not too many people that can call me Dad. That's a privilege. Yeah. So use it or lose it.
That is some very wise words. And Actually, read that out. Did you know Australia will not be used in the new portrait of King Charles III $5 banknote? These will be replaced as the culture as a new $5 banknote. So they're using their own culture and history on there as well. 2023, the silver dollar Canadian coin will be having the number 2 construction battalion, the first and only black battalion.
I will own that one.
Size unit in Canadian history. You already got that one, have you?
No, I haven't got it yet, but I will own it as soon as I can afford it.
In the UK, the 2023 remastered portrait of Henry VIII coin is coming out. For comics, Incredible Hulk. I think this is issue numbers. I really don't understand the other bits. I wish Neil was here to understand this bit. Incredible Hulk 102. I think that's, I don't know what FN means, but 6.5 is the obviously the grade, and that's worth £350.
Holy mackerel!
What's that? I can't even read my own rating. Happened something to fear anyway. Issue number 19. I don't know what it. I can't read my own writing for some reason. CGC. I don't know what that means. 7.5 is £1,195. The Amazing Spider-Man number 14. I think that means probably very fine to new. 5.5 is the grade. Is £1,995.
I'll be the first to admit I don't understand those grades at all.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna have to look into that. Incredible Hulk 001. So it's obviously issue 1. CGC. I have to find out. The grade number is 3.0. Is £19,995.
Wow.
Plate 77. This is for stamps. Plate 77 penny red, 1863, is £550,000. A penny black, and it doesn't tell you which plate or plate grade number. 1863 is £45,000. And a £1 brown and lilac stamp, 1884, is worth 21,000. Well, I wear dark glasses, Brown. So I told you before, I ain't got to worry about your shooting. It's just your aiming is not very good. I want to find out more about more collections, more variety. Tina and wondering about money. How are you? So just going to distract the skipper.
Oh, I'll distract you. I got 3, or actually they handed me a whole bunch of stuff there yesterday. So you know I collect military books too. I got my brand new Pro Patria for 2021, and take a look who's featuring our former Colonel-in-Chief. And then, yeah, you see that? Yeah.
Very nice.
And then they says, well, they're not doing DP1 courses, which is basic infantry, in Wainwright for the RCRs anymore. So we're not going out and we're not handing out challenge coins. So here's three challenge coins for you.
Oh, cool.
And he says if you find anybody that belongs to the regiment or is still serving, you can hand these out. And on the back of them, what's unique about these ones is they have the regimental prayer.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So I got 3.
When he says, I actually scored second out of 29 people. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But when they're all stood still and tied up, it's pretty easy, isn't it? Right. What else we got tonight?
Hello, Tina.
I want to check these cards out because these are 1997 cards, so they're like 25 years old. 25, 26 years old, depends. Obviously, that's what I opened yesterday. I haven't actually checked them out. And this is what you get out of those judgment cards.
Mm.
Look at that. I don't know if that's an offcut, actually. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Sentinel and Shaft, the name is. Both respected leaders of the government sanctioned project known as Youngblood. Ponder the past and present situations of their respective teams and the effects that a trial will leave upon the future of the organizations. Not a target to miss. Okay. Not sure about this one. I'm going to check these out, babe, to see. Okay. But I mean, these are mint condition cards. You know what I mean? We're going to open them up yesterday. What I'll do, I'll put them in this bag here. Silver Tea, how's it going?
This is a lot of work.
If you're wondering what he's doing, he's gone to college and learned beautician. He wants to be a beautician, and so he's practicing on a mannequin.
Yeah, maybe I am. It's easier to get the coloring on with my thumb than that bloody swab. So I'm ending up with a brown thumb.
JJ. 2 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. 5 a.m. Wow, in Indonesia. It's here. It's 20 past 9 here in the UK.
Yeah. Silver Tea, how's the cleanup coming along?
Yeah, that's the question I was literally thinking of asking him. I got to get my treasure. I got to find the treasure box.
You haven't got a treasure box yet?
I have, but I think I got one in here actually. Check. Pretty sure I might have one in here. So should I change my name? Yes or no? Oh. What's going to pop up?
You'll see my mannequin head at the big reveal.
He's going to have a big reveal. He's going to have a party and everything. Actually, I can put them in there. I got myself a treasure box. What?
Itsy Benny.
Here we go. One. Here we go. We've got a treasure box now. I'm going to distract Skipper again in a second. In you go. Go on. Hey! Oops, what's that? Knocking everything off. Oh. Brandon's falling asleep.
Oh, almost showed it.
There we go. That is the treasure box.
Aha!
See? I just need a black pin now to write treasure box in it. And watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna... Ready? Here you go, Skipper. Ready? I'm going to distract you. Ready? There you go.
Oh, it's that time of year again. Oh, boy.
Franny, what Easter egg do you want? He said, "I'll just get me an egg." I goes, "What, a chicken egg?" For me, the cleanup is done. Some parts of Auckland are still without power, and further down North Island, some parts are completely cut off. There's not much damage.
There is.
Oh, there is so much damage. It's actually heartbreaking. Sorry about that, brother. Man. Entire communities and some small towns completely destroyed. Oh, gosh. Oh, you want a chocolate egg? Okay. Well, now we're going back to the start. Do you want a chocolate mini egg? Or what themed egg would you like? Or should I just guess and just get you a Buttons egg? Well, oh no, Maltesers is normally one he has, isn't it? What's inside the orange box? That's the treasure trove, not treasure trove, the history of coins winners. And Skipper's got one as well. Actually,
I do.
And so he's and this is for you guys to win when you get the history correct. Oh, what's KP? Don't worry about the DP. All right. Do you know what? I've done my videos right, and I've actually resort right back to my yeah, but when we put out what happens is we put out 2 coins online, and that can be any time. And so it could happen tonight, it could happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And of course, there's one red herring coin, and there's one winning dated coins. So the clues are in the coin. So it's the country what we're showing and the date. And for 5 minutes, everybody whacks in a load of history about that country and that date, that specific date. But there's a specific answer what we're after. And if you get it right, you win what has been all piled up in here. Zoe! And I still have I still got lots and lots of people to send to, but they're still not accepting international posters at the moment. There is going to be more postal strikes. They voted for more postal strikes, and so is the nurses. So, and I have everybody. I got most people's here. I got Texas Joe. I've got John Jacobs ready to go. I have Story Locks, and I have Silver Gophers, and I have Doug Hardens to go. So Mayor, hello Coin World UK, hello Skipper, the Numerous Maniac, good evening to you and good afternoon to everybody. But yeah, I mean, just give me time, and obviously I've got to do my membership giveaway. I've been trying to do it this week, but I've been so busy doing stuff. And what I will do, I'll probably do that tomorrow. So if you're a member, so keep an eye out for that. And if you do win, and I've already packed it, we'd love to 2 lots to go. But yeah, I've got a few more. We've got a whole list to send. So oh, and I got White Mojo Wolf's one as well that he won. I just can't send at the moment. I mean, it's affecting. I don't know how bad it's affecting Wales, because Taffy Coins, he said he can send his. Obviously, 2 different countries, obviously, 2 different ways of doing stuff. Even though it's part of the United Kingdom, they still have their own independency. So, when did we go? When did we have that apple pie? Tuesday or Monday? I think it was Monday, wasn't it? I took it because we got like the bookstore, then we got the coffee place, and we like a few doors down is the post office, and I took it and they said it's not accepting at the moment. But yeah, it's because obviously you won on the last treasure trove and before, so it's all packed up, ready to go. So how is Marlin doing? I hope you're doing good. We're just having a gentle chat. Yeah, whack your links in if you want, guys. Or actually, Marlin, are you a? You should be a. Pretty sure. Yeah. Granny, do you want to pop up? If anybody wants to come up, I can put the link in the chat. You can come and chat.
Yeah, because I'm not being very chatty here. I'm busy painting my head.
Making sure wonder what he's painting when he's bent down. He's painting his head. Let's not go there. Hoping for an early spring. Yeah, I would get out there, dig some of that history up. So, Brandy, do you want to pop links in there? Just whack it in. Come on up, say hello.
This is looking good.
I am actually looking through some stamps at the same time here. Family friendly. So yeah, it's I'm actually pretty sure. I mean, I've got loads and loads of stamps I've got to go through. This is one of my favourite sets. Look at that. So, that Skip.
Oh, nice.
And this is I love this. I love this.
Only Fools and Horses. Hey, that's Mr. Bean's car.
No, Mr. Well, kind of like it. But he actually drives a Mini. Yeah, you got. I'm glad they actually put Grandad and Uncle Albert in. Same little envelope as well. Let's see. Only Fools and Horses.
Only Fools and Horses.
If you've never seen it, go and check it out on YouTube. You would love it. And they're bringing back Fawlty Towers as well. I can't wait for the new Fawlty Towers.
They brought back Night Court. And Night Court was one of the funniest shows ever during the early 80s.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I mean, I'm going through some quite old ones here. Like King George VI. Lots and lots of stamps. So these are all mixed up. Whoops. Thing is, even stamps as a story, because they've been all over the world, and they could have had something personal written in there. They could have been money. It could have been. I wish I never got these red ones out there. That's the thing. I got thousands of them. They're all different. They're not the same. They're all different. Right. But they're just red. And I'm getting a bit bored looking at red.
The stamp is red.
I'm getting a bit bored looking at red. There you go, Winston Churchill. Skipper knows a story about that one, don't you, Skipper?
Oh, that's the one that was painted and left in the Chateau Laurier, and someone stole it, replaced it with a fake. Yeah, that was big news just a few months ago, actually.
I bet not have shown that one then. Is anybody in stamps? Does everybody like collecting stamps? What have I got here? This is. Oh, there it is. British Honduras. I might do that with a Honduras coin, actually. This is another pretty stamp there. Look. You've just uploaded a short. Cool. I'll have a look. So he's painting while I'm playing with stamps. Brandy's just uploaded a short. Actually, Brandy likes collecting World War II stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And I gave him my Uncle Ray's for his 16th birthday. My Uncle Ray's service medal for Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I lived the time that I did. I really am. I've got to stand side by side with living Boer War veterans, marching in a parade with World War I veterans that was half a mile long.
Jeez.
I used to work with World War II veterans all the time. They were just, younger than I am now.
And what weapons are they? St. Martin and is it Martin and Lewis weapons? Breech load, single shot.
Martin and Lewis.
What on earth are you doing? What is that?
Damn, you saw it.
Martin, and oh god, what was the guns? The
Vickers.
rifles. Say again.
Vickers.
Oh, Martin.
Garand.
Martin Rand. Oh, I should get my weapons out. Hang on. Martin.
See, when you say Martin and Lewis to me, I think of the comedians Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, I do you know what? I'm not very good with names, as you know. Gosh. What Brandy doesn't know, unless I told him, but what Brandy doesn't know, my dad's brothers. I was going to say it. My granddad's brother, my great granddad's brothers, fought and died in the Boer War. I only found that out a few days ago.
One of my great grandfathers enlisted.
I told you that.
The First World War, but once he got to England, they discovered he lied about his age.
Oh.
And they kept him there. And that's the only reason why we're around today, because he actually managed to live through it because he didn't get sent to battle.
Mind you, he was what would you call one of the lucky ones, I guess. Then, if you look at
he
that.
was. I mean, at least he had the fighting spirit, but
because in World War II there was a sailor. I can't remember what boat he was on, but he was only 12 years old.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, look at this! I'm gonna distract all the Canadians. Are you ready?
Gee, that looks familiar.
No, your one's up there. The one you sent me. Because this is a used one.
Fumo.
Ooh, that's different. This was sent at 5:15 p.m. whenever the date was. John Davidson's book and links.
I got to be careful where I put this thing, because if Tracy comes around the corner, she's going to die.
Christmas Ellis Island. What year was that then? 1952, I should imagine. It's got to go in its own little pouch.
I feel like Bob Ross.
What you having lots of? What you doing? Having lots of happy accidents. Tracy, I've had a happy accident again. That's what Zoe says to me when I have happy accidents.
Well, if he's going to start having happy accidents, you get him in those Depends.
Already have.
Already have?
Should I get these out? Oh, these are pretty ones. These are. Actually, I'm going to put that Canadian one in, that little nice one just found, that Christmas one, because it's all Christmas themed, that one. Doink. Alrighty. See, these are pretty cool because these are attached. You've got to go. Where are you going? Oh, there's more. I'm blinking now. Where have I put those red ones? There. I thought I finally finished looking at all the red ones, and I found more. I found more red ones.
Hello, my dear.
You talking to your head again?
I think I am.
Take care, Brady. Have a good day at college on Monday, and hope you have or tomorrow, whenever it is. I don't know what day it is, to be honest. This one is intriguing. Gold one. I'm gonna have to check that one out. 3.5p. I want to check that one out. Half a penny. Just think, right? We're in the age where things are going up, right? And we're all going, oh, the prices. Just imagine back then when they went from half p to 10 pennies. That must have been crazy for them as well. Like, what is going on? You know, Ronzi, all the way from Australia. How are you? How's things? You're not driving, are you, Ronzi? I hope you're not driving. Coin Junkie. I'm not sure where this one is from. I think this one here is going to be 1984 by the price, which is 6.5 pence, new pence, and it's a gold stamp.
Ooh.
And Gandhi. I think it's Gandhi. My eyes are just mad. I need to go to the opticians. Check out Ron's channel. I'm still at home getting ready to go out. Oh, you're getting ready to go out? Okay. Do you know everyone has got a bit of road rage on her?
Apparently so.
13p. So there's another gold one. Red arrows, get in. England stamp. Yep, silver teas in New Zealand.
I knew that.
Is awesome. And do you know what? Do you know you start something you wish you never started it?
Yeah, trust me. I know.
I know I've been. Put them back in there, I think. Hello. Do you like my mess?
Yeah.
Here's Zoe. Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The camera's there, not there. She ducked
We
down.
got a glimpse of Zoe.
She just ducked down. She just ducked down like she's over the parapet in World War One.
Move quick when I need to.
Too right. I think even Usain Bolt wouldn't caught you up then. Hey, he's here for the lurk. Ron's is asking how everybody's doing. Please check out Ron's channel, guys. Absolutely wonderful lady. Very, very. She's helped me out loads of times. And of course, sorry, Ron. If you want to put links in, you can do. Of course, I'm just in the middle of going through these really old stamps and stuff. Just trying to put them in some kind of order.
Order.
Order. Do you know what? When I reckon that's what they're doing in the House of Parliament when they're going order. What they're doing, they're waiting for the Just Eat orders to turn up. Order.
We will have order right now.
Yeah. We have chicken and chips. Order.
Orders up.
Nicole's in the house. How you doing, Nicole?
Oh, Nicole, that's Al's better half.
Yeah. He was streaming yesterday. Couldn't get in there. Ooh, hang on there. India. I've got India. What's this one? This is the Indian Space Program, isn't it? I need to use my phone a sec because I can't see this little writing. Man on the moon. Look. Would you believe that as an Indian stamp?
Yeah. Do you know how wicked Queen Elizabeth really was? She was a badass. She was. She fired a 50 caliber weapon.
Yeah.
When she was middle-aged. She was in the army. She was a mechanic.
She's a mechanic.
She rode elephants several times. I mean, wow, she was cool. Bet you Charles did.
Oh, look, this is different. Remember the old CCCP?
Yeah, I do recall it. Yes.
There we go. I've got stamp there. Look.
What Putin is trying to get back in place.
Yeah. Is that Serbia? Do you not be pretty cool? Oh my god. That's when my eyes go all funny, that one. It's like technology. Ooh, hello.
Ooh, wicked.
I found your boat, Skipper.
Huh?
Yeah, I found it. Indian postage, Indian. Oh, got more Canadian ones there. Cool. I just found a packet of Canadian ones. Look at that.
Aha!
Do you know what?
What?
Italy. 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 Italy.
Italia.
I've had these stamps for years. I've just never really gone through them properly. Lou, what are you doing? What's this one? Don't know what that is. I can't even pronounce that. Post priority. Is that Canada as well?
Nope.
Was that France? Do you think that's France?
Probably.
It must be France. It's got to be France, isn't it? Or it could be Italian, actually. Might be Italian. Ooh, okay. Find a Z. Why is it a football player from Italy with no head? Oh, I see.
Probably because he took heading the ball literally.
No, I think it's one of those stamps you just got to put the two together because it's like that. Look.
Oh yeah.
May jump up for a bit if you want me. Just listen in the background. Oops, maybe I shouldn't say that out loud, KGB. Mate. If you say, yeah, where is your papers? Where is your papers? There you go. Here's a link if anybody wants to come up and chat with us while Skipper's painting his head, which we just seen.
Fine, I'll give you a sneak peek.
Didn't see.
There it comes.
Oh my. Scary. Looks like you.
Have you started yet?
What do you mean have I started yet?
It's like the paint's ran.
Like that.
Not done yet.
Yeah, ice queen. Like an melted ice cream.
That's so scary looking head.
It's not done yet. It'd be much better once I'm finished.
Rondy going to pop up with us. What if Rondy pops up? Who remembers this? I bet Taffy Coins remembers this. Oh, yeah, that's when we won the Rugby World Cup, beating Australia. Johnny Wilson kick, and then he wants to be a millionaire. Done that one, done that one, done that one. Right, where am I going to put them then? Okay. I don't know what that one is. 2 cents. That's supposed to be folded over, I suppose. I can put that in this one.
No. Sorry.
What are you sorry
I
for?
wouldn't do what he's told.
You don't do as you're told, so what are you sorry?
Is she gonna hit you?
No.
Shoot.
Little kid.
Well, you're little. So
Okay.
birdie, I found a birdie. Little birdie. Don't tell me which bird. I ain't got a clue. I'll tell you what is a really good app actually for stamps, and I didn't know I can download this, and I did. This is why I'm going through my stamps again. It's actually a stamp identifier. It is.
A stamp identifier?
Yeah. And I don't know. I'll take a picture of this one.
Naughty.
Okay, got to crop. We got to crop it down to exact size. Click on yes, and it's there. See, it comes up. That's the picture I just took of that stamp,
Right.
and it's the first one there. I don't know if you can see it. Just click on that one there, and it's from Italy. The print one was 350,000. It was made in 2002. Accuracy is very high. Face value is 41 euros.
41 euro? That's expensive.
0 point. And went on to eBay site. I haven't actually got anything similar to that stamp. 32% accuracy is very high score. Sculpture by Onoflo di Cambio. $3.5 million made of these. 7 sales. They're around about 11p. These are 11 pence.
Right.
So let's try another one. So there's Italian ones over there. Okay, this is going to be Indian one. This is 1969, I believe. So I'll crop it down to size. I've got a few of those already there, so. Okay, yeah, 1969, 19% accuracy score, 20 pays, is it pays? No watermark. How much these worth then? Set free sales, they're around about 13p, depending on quality. So much better than Coinscope, that thing that comes up with straight away with the information. Size is 34 times 29, black and brown, no watermark, security printing presses, Nashki.
Yeah, I think Coinoscope is more just to get you in the right direction, or try to, not to rely on, because it is inaccurate many times when you use it.
Yeah, well, I told you about the coin I had trouble with. It sent me on
Yeah.
a wild goose chase. Sent me to 3 different countries.
Okay, that's a bit much.
It was either Ottoman Empire, Turkish, or Egyptian. Whether it was 20 para or 5 para, but I know it's a 5 para coin because obviously I weighed the coin. So that also determines the value of the coin as well. So the 20 para, I think, was obviously a little bit more weight. So I ruled out that. Then trying to find the 5 para. Oh man, I just couldn't be bothered with it in the end. I just did another coin. But that's all sorted out. These got to go in there. My grandmother and sister each bought a book of Elvis stamps to collect when they first came out. Do you know they'd be worth some money now? I would pretty much invest into them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I found out today?
What's that?
I forgot. I used to watch Dallas, right, when I was younger.
Oh my God, that was years ago. Yeah.
And I was watching Then and Now of when they were then back, the characters. And I forgot Lisa Marie Presley. Who's it? Priscilla. Sorry, Presley acted in it.
Priscilla was in it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I forgot. And I've actually stood in where they were, because I've been to Southport Ranch.
Cool.
I feel sorry for the people who run the store, the shop inside it, because all it's played all day is the Dallas theme tune.
Yeah, that would be a bit much.
Yeah, over there, George.
Yeah, it's hitting it continuously for say 8 hours of the day. Oh man. And I used to like watching Man from Atlantis, and I thought that was pretty cool. PA Patrick Prospecting, how are you? Whoa, it's a pretty. That's a nice stamp. I'm gonna check that out. Salon. Ooh, Cyprus. Oh, okay, I'm not these on now. Oh my god, it's so stupid. How on earth did people work with these small, tiny little stamps? Look how small that is.
Yeah, pretty small. New Zealand stamp. Gold Coast, I think that's Australia, isn't it? The Gold Coast. Yes.
Ew, this one looks pretty cool. British Honduras. Bloody tiny. Oh, why would they work this? I mean, I'm bigger than my thumbnail. Look. Gilbert and Ellis Islands. I don't know, just too far out of that one. Fiji.
Okay. Head is about 50% done.
I'm probably 5% done. Oh, Hong Kong. Okay, that's Hong Kong stamp. Okay, because I sort of gives it away.
Wait until it dries. It's got all the sprinkle. What do you call them? It's not sprinkles. They're
Told you it was an ice cream.
glitter
Coin
gel.
Captain.
Glitter gel everywhere. No,
Hmm.
what a friggin' mess. How did Bob do it?
Ronzi is still here. Please check out Ronzi. Wait your links in, guys. Get to know each other. Make sure your channel. Enjoy yourself. One day we'll have Elaine, Ronzi, and a few others up singing songs one day. That'll be a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
She says she's not a very good singer, but anyone's better than me. So, yeah, they are very good singers. I've been so busy doing stuff. I've actually missed their streams the last couple of times. Must catch up with them.
Lightning. It's a lump.
Can I stop doing this now?
Well, I'm taking a seat back because I'm tired of painting.
What your Picasso's defeating?
It is extremely creepy.
I saw you now. How you doing, sir?
Not done yet. I got to remember where I put my ears for this thing.
Still got my cards here. Does everybody remember these? I got these the other day. 1979, a full pack.
Oh, you fished them out of a black hole, did you?
Yeah. Supergirl. Don't give me those X-ray eyes, you. And Home Improvements. Actually, I've got to find out what year this is because that went on for years.
Who was your favorite character on Home Improvement?
Wilson.
Wilson was mine too.
Wilson. He had that mysterious, hello, neighbor.
Yeah, he was really into fencing.
Yeah. He broke it once. It was his first offense.
Yeah. He joined the federal government. He sat on top of it. He became the Minister of Defense.
I ain't got to come back for that one. He doesn't know whether he's a red or a blue, so he sat on the fence.
Yeah. Hello, puppy dog.
Ron's is getting ready to go out. Hey, that's weird.
Sprinkles everywhere.
Did you just see that? That was laying down like that. Yeah. Oh, and it just went by itself on the table like that. Barbie doll. Yeah, he's painting his Barbie doll. It's a girl's world. Look. I dare you to put it on the pillow next to Tracy. Love those slippers, Skipper. Things give me the evils now. Hated Home Improvement. Watched only about 3 episodes. Gave it a chance. Oh man, I loved Home Improvements. It was on late though. It was on quite late, but it was still fun.
It was on prime time here.
Well, it's different over here. We have to, when you get your American stuff on or Canadian stuff on,
I mean, I remember a
you have
time
to
when
wait 7 hours later. So
the
it's like,
Cosby Show used to be on 7 days a week.
yeah. And I'll tell you what I also liked actually when I was young was Different Strokes.
Yeah, that was okay. Who's the
There's
boss?
a lot of American stuff I actually prefer than the British stuff. There's not very many British stuff I actually like.
Yeah, I like
I
the British.
I like Only Fools and Horses, my favorite, all-time favorite.
No,
And
Red Dwarf here.
oh, Ray Charles, no, bit of a weird. 40 Towers,
Faulty Towers, yes.
Monty Python's, Benny Hill, Kenny Everett Show,
Putting up appearances. Mrs.
yeah, that
Bouquet.
was all right. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, if you're looking for sitcoms, yeah.
One Foot in the Grave. Dad's Army.
One Foot in the Grave, just a classic. They don't. That's all been cancelled, see, because they don't like it anymore. So we can't watch it. Yeah, Keeping Up Appearances, Butterflies, One Flew Over the Cuckoo.
Wait a minute, isn't that a movie? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, what was it called with Michael John? When he played Morse, he was in it. I'm not. To tell you, I'm not very good with actors and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I loved Red Dwarf too, John.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and getting away from comedies, man, did I ever like the Richard Sharp series.
Oh
Sharp's
yeah, Sharp was
stuff,
amazing.
that was awesome.
Yeah, the rifles, wasn't it? Yeah, Sharp was amazing. That went on for years. And I'll tell you what, if you want to keep into the action stuff, is Soldier. Soldier was absolutely fantastic. If you want to watch, I mean, it shows you the true British Army in its prime, I think. Two lads, just two lads. One was a bit of a mischievous one was a serious one, and obviously other groups are there as well. From their recruitment all the way through, they had ups and downs, absolutely amazing. I'd love to watch that again. Oh man, what else is there? The Professionals, Sweeney, Minder.
The Prisoner.
Never seen The Prisoner. Another good fun one was called The Gaffer. He used a gaffer. Jack Nicholson was in the flip. No, this is it Home to Roost? This is a British sitcom.
Yeah.
Home to Roost.
Harlan's talking about the movie, which was really good.
That was really good, actually.
Because he wasn't really crazy.
No, he just pretended to go in there. Remember, he took him out on the bus ride.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Benny Hill was great. The two Ronnies.
Yeah. Oh my word, there's lots. Morecambe and Wise, absolutely classic comedy. But that's more like entertainment. Split shows, they do these like inserts, but actual programming, if you want to go really nuts and have a look for Kenny Everett and the Dick Emery Show. Absolutely amazing. And there's one, I'll show you a caption with what's his name? Oh gosh, I'm not very good with entertainers.
Let me try to confuse you. I've got a good set of ears for you.
What was his name? Was it lightning tools? Lightning tools. Yeah, Marty Fieldman. If you want to check out Marty Fieldman lightning tools, right? It's one of the funniest things you'll see. And I'm going to play it right now, okay? I'm going to put myself on big screen.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just going to wait for the advertisements to finish. Right, I'm going to pause it. Right. Okay, it's Marty Fieldman. Okay, it's called Lightning Tools. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Woo! Wait for me! Everybody back on coach.
He's on the outside. What the hell is this?
Good old tea up in the pub. That's you, Skipper, isn't it?
Not in a few years now. They left him. He's on the back.
Look how small our roads are.
Yeah. Thanks. What's going on? Now, is every episode like that?
Most of them, yeah, with Marty Fieldman, yeah. He's funny, man. I tell you. You ought to see Marty Fieldman and the Affair is just fantastic. Fastest tour in the world. That's what Skipper was like. Wait for me! Everybody back on the coach. That's me bringing up the ring away from me. Lightning Tools. Did you enjoy that one there, Skipper?
Mm-hmm.
Benny Hill's a class act. But those people like Benny Hill, they're all in the same era, you know. You know, all gone now. All the fun is gone, and they've cancelled it. The council cultures can't watch it. Can't watch it on Gold.
thank God for YouTube, because you can watch a lot of that
Yeah,
stuff on
exactly.
YouTube.
That is a blessing in disguise. And it's a shame when you get something which is non-offensive. It's just funny, you know. And that's what it's all about, because that's what it's like. You know, we used to get these day trips, and didn't we? And parents used to book day trips for the kids, and you go off, and you used to go in the pub and have a drink with them because it's legal, you know. And every time you stopped, most of the coach party would jump off and, you know, have their business in the bush.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, but yeah, but oh man, it brings back great memories. None of the old oil beaches, the English Channel. You know, go in there, you come out, you know, looking
That
like oil.
was really funny. I'll be back in about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, because I have to grab some.
Okay. Yeah, fastest tour in the world. But have a check if you like. Have a check for Marty Feldman, The Affair. It is brilliant how he's done it, because these people used to write their own scripts, and the BBC back then would just let them. What do they call it? What John Cleese call it? Parent hovering now, or something like that. Isn't it? He goes, he can't write scripts like with 40 Towers. When he done 40 Towers, him and his wife Connie Booth, they wrote 40 Towers, and they would just give him free reign of what to do. But now, because, you know, it's easy to offend people for some reason when it's supposed to be humor. He was on GB News the other day, wasn't he? And he was saying it's this helicopter parenting. Yeah, that's why they're bringing back all the TV shows. That's right. No imagination anymore, and everyone gets bent out of shape over. It's, you know, if anybody offends me, that, you know, I don't mind. You know what I mean? It should be that way. You know, everybody's allowed an opinion, and I think, you know, I think people's forgotten how to converse a lot. You know, they don't go down the pub anymore and chat. And I think the media has a lot to do with it as well. You know, what they're blasting out.
Hey, welcome to cancel culture.
Unfortunately, yes. That's why I like the older stuff. I you know, the stuff that made me laugh. Nothing really makes me laugh today. You know what I mean? The last program that I think made me laugh properly is Big Bang Theory.
Hey, stay on.
I absolutely love. When that ended, I was like, no, what's that going to be replaced with?
True. Oh, you rotten thing.
I'm playing with the electrics in the house. I was never a good. Neil goes, I'm playing with electrics in the house. I've never been a good electrician. Well, you know, that's kind of shocking to play with electrics when you're not a very good electrician.
It's kind of shocking to play with electrics. Yeah, okay.
I can actually do electronics. My mother thought that's what I was actually going to be doing, was electrician.
Yeah.
But I went into welding instead. But my brother who lives in America, one of his first jobs was being an electrician. And I used to go out with him, and he showed me all how to do electrics and stuff like that. So I could actually wire a house with no problems. Kim, I don't have to agree with you, and you don't have to agree with me, and that sort of makes us individuals and not lemons. Absolutely. It's nice to hear and see what other people have opinions, you know, about things. And you know, that you're right. It's what makes us who we are. You know. There was one incident going back a few years ago. There was six of us. We was going to watch the football, and the place we were at was empty. It holds only 200 tables. It's got an upstairs and a downstairs, and we decided to go in the corner out the way because obviously we was talking about football, and me being a Liverpool fan, one of my friends is a Man United fan. My other friend is an Arsenal fan, and a couple of them were
Man City fan.
No, West Ham fans, and so we were just talking about the football, you know, as you do, you know, like about the games, because that particular Sunday all our teams were playing, but we thought we'd go to the pub. We knew it was going to be more or less empty because obviously everybody's around the pubs, you know, getting ready for the football. So we already booked our seats in the main pub we go to, and but because it's quite expensive for food, we went somewhere else. So we decided to sit right out the way in the corner on one of the bigger tables and have something to eat. And the whole place was about, I don't know, out the 200 tables, there must have been about 6 people sat down. We don't know what it's like upstairs. And we thought, well, no one's going to sit with us because the next table was a table for 2. And of course, one of my mates and one of their mates were like talking and putting up, obviously swearing into it and everything. But it wasn't loud. We weren't loud or rowdy. We were just talking. We was having something to eat, just chatting how the games were going to go and, you know, what we thought about the managers and stuff. Just general chit chat. Well, this older couple come up. Who is it supposed to be?
Creative license, man.
Oh, okay. It looks like Spock's. I think he needs Dr. McCoy to come and help him. He's not green anymore. But yeah, it was literally it was empty. You know, there's plenty of 2-seaters, you know, to sit down. And this older couple come in, sat down. And of course, we were just minding our own business, just chatting away. And obviously, and the 2 lads were like swearing about, oh yeah, last game they should have done this, XX, blah blah blah, you know. And the guy goes, "Excuse me, do you mind keeping it down and stop swearing? Because my wife is sat next to us." You know. And I says, "Look, not being rude, but at the end of the day, we sat out over here, out the way, and there's plenty of other spaces, you know, to go to." And I said, "Look, you know, I goes, we won't swear, but it's a bit unorthodox you coming over to 6 lads who's obviously wearing football shirts, going to a game in a bit, you know, and you're sat next to us, you know." And they said, "Well, my wife doesn't like profanity, so don't do it." It's like, you know what I mean? Why would you want to sit next to a group of people who's clearly hyped up for the games, you know? But it's just the way things are.
Yes, sir.
Jimmy Lucaris, I thought you was looking at Zorborg. Woke people find an Indian bank robber offensive, but from India, love this. Dale, someone done stole me wench. That's Black Country. That's Black Country saying I'm not from there. That's where Zoe's from. So
my sister Kelly sent me a picture of she does a lot of thrifting. You know what thrifting is?
Yeah.
Going to the dollar store, going to Goodwill or St. Vincent de Paul or wherever you can find this stuff. And over in Canada, we didn't have the gollywogs. Do you remember them? The
Yeah,
Gollywogs?
yeah, we had them on the jam jars.
They used to be on jam jars. You can get them as little things for the kids to sleep with, whatever,
Yeah.
little dolls. Well, we didn't have that over here in Canada, but my silly sister found one, and I'm going, that would not fly today. There's just no way. Let's just see if I can show you a picture of this bloody thing. I saw this and I just absolutely couldn't.
We're doing good, Jimmy. How are you, my friend? It's a long time no see. Apart from obviously when it's in silver spray cans. Pop your links in, everybody. I'm using my phone, so I can't do it at the moment because I'm just going through these stamps. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40 stamps to go through here. JJ. I put Skipper off some cream eggs.
Sorry, I had a whole bunch of spam sandwiches this morning, so I'm full.
Okay. Got to taste some money.
I'm surprised you haven't broken into that yet.
I can't. It looks too good.
Oh? I saw this. I'm like, what the heck?
Are these porcelain dolls?
I don't know whether it's porcelain or not, but I've never seen anything like it. Is so ugly. I'm like, what?
My sister collects those. Well, she used to, didn't she? She had hundreds of them, and she had a few, like that. I think they're porcelain, but they creep me out. She had hundreds of them, all named.
They actually do creep me out too.
Spam's lovely. I'll tell you what.
Spam
really
and eggs.
A spam fritter.
Oh yeah. Oh, those are good. I like deep fried spam with on not toast, but plain with butter and mustard.
That sounds good, actually.
That's what I had this morning.
Nice slice of spam. I had one of them for ages. Have you? Spam fritter. Do you like them?
Never had a spam fritter.
Oh, they're so good, especially when you use proper spam, not that.
It's condensed. One of Hawaii's favorite dish.
I love spam.
Yeah.
I've never had a spam fritter.
Oh yeah, I tried. I hear a funny story. I love pickled eggs, right? I don't know if anybody else likes pickled eggs, right? And do you remember that time you first tried? Yeah. She tried this pickled egg. She was cacking up for ages. I use spam for my. Oh yeah,
spam and pineapple pizza.
You're right, Neil. A lot of people don't like spam, but spam and chips. Used to have it as a kid.
Do you know what one of the most famous foods that came out of the UK after World War II?
Bangers.
Nope. Fish sticks.
Yeah, fish sticks. Yeah.
They were huge right after World War II because they were cheap to make.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know why we have bangers over here. Do you know why? Why they're called bangers?
Because you cooked them too long, they exploded.
Well, because of the rationing, you can use the real kind of fats to have them in. So they used to make them in water. So they were wrapped in water and sausage meat. And when the heat got in the water, of course, it exploded the sausages. They make a bang. And it's bangers.
He was kind of right there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't go on dates with people eating fish. Gross aftertaste. Oh, she eats spam, but she's never tried a spam fritter. Yeah, pickled eggs are the best, man. They always taste better from a chippy or at Christmas.
Yeah. I couldn't get our Tracy to eat spam if it paid her $1 million. There's just no way she'll touch it. But then again, she eats mushy peas, so her taste buds are out.
What?
Spam, mashed potato.
Don't ruin a good meat.
Spam, mashed potato, and mushy peas. It's delicious.
She's trying to hold her glasses that keep falling on her head. Do you know what she done the other week, right? She had her glasses on her head, yeah? And she picked up Lauren's and put her face. She had 2 sets of glasses. Oh.
Ronzi, the worst thing that I ever experienced was this one date that I had many years ago where they come up with a perfume that smelled like marlin. So it actually had a fish smell to it.
Ew.
So I took her out and we had ourselves a chicken dinner, and the poor woman, she smelled like fish and tasted like chicken.
Oh, crap.
I'll just rub myself with oyster juice.
Well, at least you'll be spry.
Yeah, it was a bit salty, wasn't it? That's a woman. You're something fishy about you, but can't quite put my finger on it.
Where is everyone's favorite Zorgborg?
She's over there.
It's not me.
No. Okay, over there. I'm facing the door.
Don't point at me.
Okay, that way.
My Borg's up behind me on the thing there.
Hi, Tracy.
She hasn't seen it.
He's looking.
Tracy doesn't like stuff like that. That's gonna freaking freak her out. Actually, I'm curious. I wonder what her reaction will be if she sees this. She hasn't seen it. Tracy, I'm gonna get her attention. Hi.
I agree with peanut brittle.
Dale wants your opinion on something here.
And Tanny will never eat it. I use it for pates and brings back something that is actually edible. Do you know what? That's the same with for me with canned what's that blinking yellow stuff you eat? Sweet corn.
What?
Hi, there she is.
Hello, Tracy.
Hi, hon.
Hi.
How you doing?
What is it?
Look behind me.
What's that? It's like Braveheart gone mad.
That's exactly what I said.
That's my head. You think of the head.
What competition?
What
the hell are you guys doing down here?
We're having a mannequin head competition to see who can decorate the weirdest, the wonderful, the
That's
best.
so fucking weird.
And there she goes.
That's exactly what I said. Tracy must think when you're down here, they're thinking of something. We're petting our eggs.
What now? What now? What are you fruitcakes doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, her parting words were, "And shut off the lights when you come through the house." Okay. Oops.
No, it's you guys got a judged. Are we doing the worst type of mannequin head? Or we
No, the best. We're looking at
best?
yeah, whoever can come up with, and it's going to be up to the people in the chat, not you and me, So you haven't even started on your dent head yet.
I've got a big dent in mine.
Well, you did.
I am. I got an idea. It's fine.
Yeah, mine's not done. I've got some other
It's not
accoutrements I have
done?
to add to it.
What can you do with it? You stuck ears to it and painted it rainbow.
Not rainbow.
Where is it?
As
Get it
Tracy
again.
said, it looks like it's from Braveheart.
So all you've done is decorate Mel Gibson. My grandfather made his best fluffy peanut brittle. Made it commercially made stuff taste like crap.
Carp? Do you mean crap? Carp is fish. Ew. Fish flavored brittle.
Man, if he made it to sell, my grandparents would have. Freedom! Oh, by the way, Jessica's got her auction later on today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's 6 o'clock my time here. Okay, that's not too bad.
Put these away.
The sad part about these auctions mid-month is I'm a pensioner. I can only buy stuff at the end of the month.
Same here. Well,
Oh,
not
crap.
pensioner, but just fun. What's in here?
So I've got to come up with someone that can build me a new challenge coin case. One that will fit all my coins and not just the small one I have here. Needs to be double the size of what I've got.
Ooh.
Yeah, my coin case holds what, 56 coins. So I need something that holds over 100.
Get another coin case.
Yeah, I could, but you know what? It'd be nice if it was all one.
What we have to do is put the two together and just screw them together, surely.
They comes with a, well, depends on which one you get. The one I have has got a glass face.
Oh, I see.
Oh no, I just cleaned myself. Yuck. Get off me. Ooh, too much glitter and too much paint and
I just found a Trafalgar, Battle of Trafalgar stamp.
oh cool.
First day issue, 1962. The Asian Games. And inside there is the events list. That's pretty cool. Football. That's pretty cool. First day issue. else have we got in here? San Marino. Golden Jubilee, something in here.
Yeah, you too, Jimmy.
Business card. Found a business card.
Who's that from?
I don't know. It's in 1982. From in there.
Oh.
And
I
I think I showed you this one before, haven't I? I think it's Ukraine. This is 1973. Oh, Southwest Africa, sorry. That's what came out of it. So I want to change my name. My channel name, that is. What are you what on earth?
was wondering how long it would take him to to have a show that I'm getting ready for. No. Even though I could probably do one.
This is a first day cover from Bombay. What year is it? Actually, 1962. In fact, 6th of August, 1962. Uh, 1956 Olympics.
Yeah, it'd be nice to find someone closer. No. The glitter's all been used on the mannequin.
That's going to be a pain to get off.
No, I got stuff to take it off. Wow, I wouldn't want to do my cam paint this way. It's freaking backwards.
The best way of doing face cami is with a cork. You ever used to burn a cork and do that to your face?
Mm-hmm. I just used a cam stick. It was crap.
Do you know what you look like now? It looks like you just sat in a coal fire and it's gone. Oh, Skipper creeped me up, man.
There we go.
Doesn't it? It looks like you just an explosion just gone over.
All right, man. We got to take it over the top. I hear there's a big force of enemy soldiers on the other side of this hill. So you over there, I want you to take a platoon across that hill and find out what's on top of there.
The ultimate skipper warrior.
Close and disengaged eye. Look through the center of your aperture at the point of aim and keep your sights upright. What?
You look like David Attenborough, ready to go to battle.
David Attenborough. Welcome to Jurassic Park. The damn thing, you got to watch out. Those guys poop everywhere. And when you're running, you got to watch out because you end up like me, landing face first into it.
Yeah, go for it. If anybody wants to come out, more than welcome to.
Dye my beard, Smurf blue. Smurf blue. Wow, does that ever get me rosy cheeks? Ooh, doggy.
Hello.
Hi there. I'm Al Jolson's stand-in. I'm pretending I'm Justin Trudeau when I went to a party.
It looks like your beard is glowing. It's just,
Hey, go upstairs and get my water bottle.
okay, I'll be back in a minute.
And there you go, it's gone. Do you see my new head? Look at my head behind me. Over there, I got a new head.
Oh, bloody hell. What charity shop did you pick that up from?
I think it was St. Vincent de Paul. They're all over the place.
Oh, I was actually joking. So was it actually from a charity shop?
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen? There's a Facebook group called "Crap You Find in Charity Shops," and it's absolutely hysterical. Just be prepared for an eye opener, like for some of the adult stuff that like people donate to charity shops. Oh, did you see my latest picture on Instagram?
I don't normally go on Instagram, so probably not.
I've had a trial of the Pix coin. Another one. So it's the Tokyo Olympics 50 pence from the Royal Mint.
Right.
I'm quite disappointed with the packaging. So, like, the trial of the Pix is really famous because it's basically so many coins of flipping it.
Oh, God. He's like a cross between a stormtrooper and a porta potty.
Evening.
Flipping it.
Hello there, clone. Send in the clones.
It's actually got some buttons somewhere. I can't fit it on the helmet.
You're gonna hit it much harder, Dale, just to see if it works. Like no harder than that. No, you're gonna read it properly, like whack it.
Silver Teddy's going, "What's up, Sticky?"
I can't see the chat now.
Yeah, he says you look like a storm potty.
Did you see my picture on Instagram about my new trial of the Pix coin as well, Dale?
I'd have to check because I've seen so many coins. I'm finding that hard to do.
I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed with it, if I'm honest with you, because the cardboard that it comes in is
oh, there it is. There's my phone.
is quite flimsy, and I had one from the 2019 trial, and it had a whole entire book there from Goldsmiths and loads
Yeah.
of information about the actual trial itself. They've skipped all of that. They've just got a plain cardboard folder, like a copy of the declaration. There's like one other sheet, like a compliment slip type thing, and the coin. And for 150 quid, you expect more effort.
Yeah.
So I'm half tempted just to send it back.
No.
Yeah, that's literally all I had. And that was 150 quid.
Wow.
Like I said in the previous one I had like a book from Goldsmiths that explains loads of stuff in there, and there's loads of lovely pictures in there and stuff to go through. And it had information about the trial, but that has nothing. It just has a copy of the declaration, and basically that's it in a letter.
I would send the troops and, sort that out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ring them tomorrow and just tell them I'm a bit disappointed.
Hello.
It's like with like past booklets, there's been more, like not like a massive amount more there, but like for you to be satisfied because you want to know about what the trial is and stuff.
Yeah.
Because not everyone.
Okay, I looked it up. This trial of the Picts.
Yeah.
The presentation material sucks.
Yeah. The child of the Picts is Scottish. The old Caledonians, or the pre-Caledonians, I think the Picts were. I think they went over to Ireland, if I remember rightly.
I'm not too sure.
I'm trying. I can't see. My eyesight.
I can't see. I can't see. Why can't you see? I got my eyes closed.
But like, I'm fairly disappointed with the quality, like the quality of the package. Like,
Trial.
when you're spending 150 quid, do you expect some effort?
Yeah, especially the packaging. You're absolutely right. Because that could have got damaged, man. That's just terrible.
Well, I got so much silver in this box, I've got no blinking room for some of the stuff.
Last century. I can't see.
Stupid thing off.
Okay. You've got to take it back upstairs.
Oh, there he is. He's back. But yeah, I just thought, like some of the Royal Mint packaging and stuff they do.
I was reading that. Yeah, that is just shameful. So I was actually reading the chat. He's always wanted to be a stormtrooper. I'm not muted, am I still?
No, I can hear you now.
Okay. No, I was just reading the chat anyway.
It's like the Royal Mint does some good, really good, nice presentation. Like
Yeah.
especially with the proof sets and stuff. I think like with the proof 50 pence coins and stuff, the box seems quite basic. It's just cardboard.
Mm.
But like if you look at like the proof sovereigns and stuff, the wooden boxes with the lacquer and everything, they're phenomenal. It's like you literally can't beat them. For me personally, but it's just
Yeah,
like
you're right. With the sets, they're fantastic with the sets. The only thing I don't like, as you said, is like with the silver coins, like the ones, the £20 ones, the £5 ones, you can't see the whole coin. You know, it's just literally the obverse. And with me, if I was to present something, you know, I'll make a case that it's like see-through, so you can see, not like a coin flip, but so that's very protective, because you know you're overpaying in the Royal Mint. You know what I mean? You're not going to get your money back, or a very small margin if you go and sell it.
it's like
But even if like the Royal Mint and they're doing those commemorative special type coins, you think they would have some more better way of presenting them. And I'll tell you what I do like with the American coins. What I do like with the American coins and Canadian sets is that you can see both sides, and they're you know, they're not just. And it's really nice. You know, they've got nice stands to them, so you can take them out and put them in a stand. Even the American Silver Eagles, you can take them out the shower. They still got a protective, you know, capsule, and you can stand them up.
I gotta be honest, like with it, like with some of the American stuff, the packaging's really cheap on them, but then you pay a cheaper price for the actual product, because with lots of Americans, they like grading the coins.
Yeah.
So
I think that's probably why they do it like that, because they like breaking them open and send them off to get slabbed and stuff, which is fair enough. I mean,
but like, because we're British, we like fancy, because like grading's okay in the UK. It's not it's nowhere near the level of like the American market, where they love a graded coin where it's authenticated and stuff, because that's their security blanket sort of thing.
Yeah, that's probably the security they do have, is when they get it from the mint. Yeah, because there's no hallmark to it. You know, it's not you know, like over here we have to have a hallmark, and you get the guarantee as well. So
but like with our stuff, it's like when we release new coins, there's the largest market there is for grading is with the gold coins with the UK.
Yeah,
there's not as much of a market like for like grading just standard coins or silvers in the UK, unless it's a special release like the Three Graces and stuff like that.
Yeah, it has to be something really worth grading over here to get it graded. I mean, or slab. You know, as I said, with those error coins I found, you know, I can send them off to the mint, pay the fee, and hope they send me like certification back.
Yeah.
But is it worth it? Probably not. You know,
it's like with the average silver 50 pence that they release, the average silver 50 pence over here reduces by 50% in its value within a couple of years.
Yeah. It's that's why I wait. I don't like in America when they release their ASCs. You know, they have so much traffic, their whole mint crashes. You know, they're like, but over here, there's not so much of a rush to get them. So that's why I wait a couple of years, because I know that it's going to lose value. So that's why I buy them later on. I'm not in any rush to like a lot of people do. They rush them to buy them and sell them really quickly online or whatever. But
There's too much desperation in the flipping market in the UK, I would say.
yeah,
And
it's oversaturated. Yeah, it's oversaturated.
it's like if you go back a few years ago when coin collecting wasn't as popular. It's like when people used to like collect like the Britannia series, like they'd buy them and stuff, and they wouldn't sell out. Like
No, you
completely.
can get them anytime. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking. I would say about 10 years ago. I mean, it's only really clawed online quite a lot since YouTube, where it's grown on YouTube and other social media sites, whatever. And
like YouTube is guilty of making some people too aware as well, because there's like sort of the I keep forgetting what the word, like there's so much of a build up, like where people are like, oh my gosh, this coin's worth £1 million, and like, have you go on YouTube?
Yeah, I really detest that. I mean, there's this guy, PC Coinstar. Okay, I spoke to him a few times. He's a good friend. He puts out amazing stuff. I mean, I'm not knocking his channel, but he does put, say, rare. This coin's worth 15,000 euros, and it's a 1979 2p coin.
Yeah.
And I say, you can't keep doing that, because when I get the questions, I'm the bad guy because I'm telling it's not worth that much. You know, I inundated with messages and emails. I mean, I got emails of photographs. Oh, can you tell me how much this coin's worth? I said, yeah, it's face value. But this has come from Coinstar, and he says it's worth 15,000. Because people are doing this for views. It's like when you tell them the truth.
It's like that Battle of Hastings 50p coin that the newspapers reported that sold for £67,000.
But
like,
that's do you know when you write something in say Google, the first thing you get is a list of eBay stuff. Okay. And then you got all these stupid prices because they put in the words rare, scarcity, ultra rare, whatever helps them, but they're not sold. But the media saying it's sold. No, some idiot's got on there and said it's worth £1 million for argument's sake, whatever the coin is, and so people go in there and they must think that is worth $1 million. So I'll show you the emails. I got photographs of emails. Oh, this person said, and I'll tell you another channel. Now, if I get the channel name wrong, it's not that I'm doing this deliberately, but one of them is called Coin AZ.
Oh, man, that is such a bad channel.
He just holds a coin up like this, or someone will say, I've got this coin, how much is it worth? And he just throw a figure out.
Instantly blares out a number, and it's ridiculous.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And when you're in there saying, no, that's not true, he'll block you. And that's what happened to me.
That's what it happened to me too. I couldn't handle it anymore.
He's got a big channel. He's got a big channel for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, you know, because people just blurbing out these numbers, and then obviously people, and he's preying on the people who don't know. Exactly. And when we have a collective, a community, tell them that this person the truth, you get abuse back saying you don't know what you're talking about because this person said it's this. And I said, well, why have you come to me in the first place then? You know, why have you come to me? Because I'm not agreeing with that other person. Because one, I can't see your coin. Two, you've got to obviously worry about the condition, the availability of that coin, the mintage figures, and you know, is it a proof coin? Is it an uncirculated coin? Because that's two different mints. They don't, you know, a lot of people don't understand that a proof coin is diamond struck with polish. You know, an uncirculated coin is done on a different different die and struck twice. With a production coin, as you know, they change the dies on every 250,000 coins. And with eBay, I can put a Kew Gardens up, you know, and I can say this is worth £200, okay, and it sells. So everybody think their Kew Gardens is worth £200. So it doesn't matter. They don't think of the condition. They don't think, you know, oh, it's all scratched to bits. You know, there's so many forgeries on the Kew Gardens. You can actually pick them out, you know, with the neck, the type of pagoda. You know, there's lots and lots of forgeries. And also what they're doing is taking a picture of a 2019 Kew Gardens and then taking a reverse of the WWE reverse, because they got the same reverse as the Kew Gardens.
Yeah.
So when you get the 2019 Kew Gardens is not worth very much.
Yeah.
Because it's only a commemorative. It's not. And I think the Royal Mint is guilty of that, where they should put down when they're doing a new coin.
Yeah.
They should have some kind of engraving as this is a commemorative coin of some kind, or some kind of privy mark, so it stops people from. But you know, it is what it is, and glad that we got this collective community to put people in the right direction, so don't spend their money, you know, on unnecessary goods.
It's like the same with the grading community. Like people are under the impression if you grade a coin, it's going to add like loads of money on top.
No,
quite often it doesn't. It's like what grading does. Grading does drive the value down of coins in general, of certain types sometimes, because if, say, for example, large majority of the coins that are being graded are graded as 69s.
Yeah.
Like the Royal Mint say that if you grade a coin, it should usually grade between about a 68 and a 70.
Yeah.
But I've had like 67s, like graded straight from the mint.
There was a channel that I don't think he does YouTube anymore. What he did as an experiment, he sent off he got a coin set, American coin set, and he broke out the Silver Kennedy, and he done a Silver Kennedy, and so I think it was a 67. So he 67, I think it was, and then he broke out the penny, okay, and he sent those two off for grading. He sent one off to NGC and one off to PCGS, and he come back as quite low grades. So he come back at 65s, okay, and he just literally just took them out the packet, you know, literally just took it, and then he sent the penny off to PCGS and the Kennedy off to NGC, and they all both came back different grades. One come back as a 66, I think, and the other one come back as a 67. And he done it as a proof experiment that it's just an opinion.
Yeah, it is completely subjective. It's like there's nothing to say that a coin that grades 69 is an imperfect coin. It might be such a small stupid thing that
a hairline measurement. That's all it could be for
and
this.
Like, but then it might as well grade a 70, because the problem is to say that there are 70 is a perfect coin. Like, everyone wants to chase after a 70. Like, I've got a few 70 graded coins in my collection, and I love having them. But to say that a coin is completely flawless is really, really extremely difficult.
Yeah,
Just
it's
because
minuscule. It's minuscule.
even if it's like minted like a fraction of a millimeter off, if that's going to affect the grading It's like you're always, nothing's going to be perfect. You're always going to have some sort of flaw, sometimes with planchets anyway.
Yeah.
And like with the whole minting process anyway, if something gets into the system, then you might have like some sort of sometimes discolorations because something's got in. You might have like blobs, like loads of different things go on
Anything. It's just
with the
literally
whole
anything.
minting process. But there's nothing to say that a coin graded 69 is an imperfect coin.
No, I mean, you're absolutely right. It is so finicky. What's the word?
Finicky.
Finicky. It's unreasonable to justify.
I bought, you know, the £5 coin, the War and Peace one. It's like to mark the end of the First World War.
Yeah,
they did it in like the 2 ounce one, the 2 ounce silver. I bought 2 of them and I graded both of them. One come back as a 69, one come back as a 70. Like I looked at the graded 69 and like my 40 times magnification loop, and I literally I went over every single like millimeter of that coin and I could not see any fault. So I sent it back.
I just think it's used on the day. You know, that's my belief. I think, you know, they use electro scanning and all that sort of stuff, and macrometers and sonic testing, but I think it is down to the person on that day.
When I sent the 69 back, I sent it back for conservation and regrading. It was like, I don't know what conservation they did on it, but I was charged for it, and then come back as a 70. So technically, that coin was a perfect coin. It's just there was something that needed to be removed from the coin. Possibly, then they might have thought that might have been on the actual coin itself, as opposed to like some sort of like bit of dust.
A bit of contamination or something that they could just blown off
But my 70 graded coin had dust over it because it can a little bit dusty in the capsule anyway.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, I mean, dust is everywhere.
Yeah, so it's just like, but it's like
I mean,
on older coins, like I grade some modern coins because I think like it's for my collection. I don't mind forking out and paying out on it. Because,
you're looking at long term, aren't you? So
yeah,
I get that.
The coin's not going anywhere. It's like in a slab, it's nicely presented and stuff. Then and it's got the authentication there for you, and it preserves the coin because like it has its own atmosphere, and then it's supposed to be airtight.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, it's either argon or nitrogen it's surrounded in, so it protects it. Or even some cases, you know, it could be just a little blast of helium in there just to keep it lighter.
But like in America, you get like you might buy like have coin shops or like people who like grade as a profession. They'll do a bulk submission and hope that you get more 70s than 69s. Because
I mean, I got an Cameo. And I checked the barcode on NGC when I first had it. It was only worth $6, and now a few years later, it's worth $20. But
when you grade that coin, you're paying something like about £25.
Yeah.
And like because my NGC dealer is VAT registered now, so everything's like more expensive. So like the last coin that I sent in, which was I can't even remember now. It was an 1838 dime. I think it's going to be like a mint state 62. I'm hoping for a bit more because it had like
yeah, you got to expect the worse.
Yeah,
you know, rather than having high expectations and then being disappointed.
Yeah. So I paid £330 for the coin. The grading's costing me 45. because it's an older coin, it's more expensive to grade. So by the time I add that on, so that's say that I'm putting £375 into that coin. But I really wanted it, I really liked it. I had spare like cash at the time, so I just bought it and graded it now to see where it is. If it grades at like a 63 or over, then it's going to be a good bit of money on top of the coin value. If it's a 62, then it's going to be something like about 400 and something pound. I'm going to get about 70 quid on top of what I've invested in the coin anyway against value. So it's like, but like, I've looked at there's an ANA grading standards book that you can buy. It's like something like 20 something pounds, and you can look through that. They've got photos on there. PCGS have got like photo grade as well.
Yeah.
So you can kind of look at the pictures and sort of work out, as long as you've got like a good enough eye and you can tell in the slight differences in it, then you're not going to do too bad.
Yeah.
The harder it gets is where you go like over like a 65, like an MS 65, because the differences in some of those grades are just slight, really slight.
Yeah, you're talking maybe like if the eyes. I think it's more to do with the eyes and the hair type. Could be like.
I know it's all about the high points, but like you can have all your high points like in perfect condition. It's more about like hairlines. Then it's more about
I think
and it gets more fussy then.
Obviously, when the dye's working,
But
when it's wearing out. So if you can get a really nice cameo on the first strike, the first say 200, and obviously the dye's wearing down. So say you get an eye line, it's getting smaller and smaller. And it could be, to the naked eye, it looks okay. But when you look under a magnification electronic scope, you're talking it's micromillimeters.
Yeah.
So it's so finicky and ridiculous.
And when they grade the coins, they're supposed to be graded under 5 times magnification. And like I had a look at, like I said, one of my coins under 40 times magnification and couldn't find the fault. But under 5 times magnification, NGC found a fault. So it was weird. But like with the bulk submissions, then is like where people and you pay, say you like in dollar value, because I know you get like lots of Americans in here. So you're paying $30 for the coin to be graded.
Yeah.
So you submit a mint set of say this year's coins.
It's eight coins, isn't it?
Something like that. And then say you like your dime or the nickel comes back as like a 69. Well, you've just spent $30 to grade a nickel. You spent $30. You paid X amount. Say, I think what's a proof set now? I think it's something like about $30-something now for just a standard proof set in America.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
I think our last one was $29.95 or something.
So work out. Say you spend about $2 or $3 on the actual coin itself.
Yeah.
Because of how many are in the proof set. You spend $30 for grading then. So say you've got approximately $35 invested in that one nickel. And that nickel comes back as a 69. So that $35 investment has suddenly turned into a $5 to $10 coin.
Yeah. So you're minus $20 already.
And when people see, crumbs, this coin's like a mint state one. It's like, I'm going to send all mine off now, and then mine's going to be worth a fortune too. No, because, like you said, because it is all subjective as well. Yeah. I was like, with my coin that I told you guys about the other week, that's now with the graders, the 41 over, the 42 over 41 over date in my Merc time.
Yeah.
It's like if I sent that in as just a standard 42 Merc time, which is a common year, unless it's like mid state 65 with like full bars on there or something ridiculous like that, you're not really going to get much of your investment back.
Yeah. Not really. I mean, you're going to have to wait years before that climbs up in value.
You know, in the US here, a lot of the guys, they'll get something sent into NGC. They'll get the capsule back. They'll look at the grading. They go piss on that. They crack it out and send it directly off to PCGS, and they end up increasing the grade by just changing the cup. They do it all the time.
And they buy old coins because by the old grading standards, they used to measure stuff differently. They used to be a lot more harsher in the older days when the grading companies first started.
That's what I'm saying. That they rely more on technology today rather than them days, where they actually use, depth graders and more skill for themselves.
You quite often find people, even on like YouTube and stuff, who grade coins professionally because like they own a coin shop and stuff like that. They might get old like PCGS slabs, Anax coins and stuff, or NGC coins. In the early days when they were doing it, they'd be like, "Oh, right, this one looks all right." So they send it off then, like crack it out and send it off, and they send all of a sudden. It goes up about 3 or 4 grades. I was like,
how does that work? You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. Old coins in old holders do have a premium because when they first started out, not many people liked grading coins. People, it's like you got the debate, like with coins. Would you rather hold the coins in your hand? With your fingers, or would you rather hold a coin just in a slab? It's like in some cases, I wouldn't
hold silver, like obviously silver ounces brand new, or even the older. I prefer it in a capsule. But my ancient coins, I like holding them. Obviously, if it's circulated coin, I like holding. I've never broken a set open. The only time I've ever broken a set open is because I've been to like flea markets.
Yeah.
And I've seen some old coin sets where they're breaking out all the old, like the 50 pences, they're taking the pounds out or £2. And they left a small change. Yeah. So I bought them and I video them because, they're destroyed, the cases are destroyed. You can see they took a screwdriver to it. And I put it for pennies.
It's like proof sets. It's like in Royal Mint proof sets, the people are only interested in the £5, the £2, and the 50 pences.
Yeah, I mean, I got like this one here. Yeah,
there's not even interest in the pounds.
That's the 1986 20 pence. You can't get them in circulation.
Yeah,
but
you can tell that's nice and shiny. That's got mirror fields.
Yeah, I actually got that down the store. I bought something.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, please give me that 20p. I know exactly what it is. And he goes, yeah, right. And it was 1986 20p. And that's why it's out of a thing, because it was from a till in a store.
Yeah. It's like when they crack them open, they just go for the money coins. It's like with a small change.
And they leave the small change. And I mean, if you look at my pennies, right? Oh my god! No, I've got the pennies in there.
I found a proof 2 pence coin in circulation as well.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like when you see some of the YouTubers when they open a whole bag of 50 pences in front of you and they find NIFC coins in circulation, and I question it sometimes, but like
I question it all the time, and
but like I've seen some.
I got that in my cage yesterday.
Oh, that's cool. You sent me one of those. It's a good looking coin as well. It's like you do question it, but like some of them do genuinely look like they've been like around the block. They're absolutely stinking. They come out of a sealed bag, and you can see on the video that they haven't like adulted the bag because of the way the bags are sealed. And you think like, well, like with some of the coins, like you pay like £10 just for one of those coins, and it ends up in circulation, and then a £10 coin value in coin.
Nice.
A 50 pence.
These
Shiny.
are all found in flea markets where they've broken the sets out.
Yeah.
I've got a few of them. I mean, so I just use these for videos.
No, you.
Is AZ coins now? AZ coins is not Coin AZ, by the way.
Yeah, don't miss. Yeah, you got to reverse it.
Yeah, freaking awesome. Now, Coin AZ is the one. Oh, it's the coins that just shouts up the. So that's why I said, if I get these mixed up, it's not by. It's not. It's an accident because AZ Coins got a great channel and he does a lot of work on his channel, but Coin AZ, I think he's Egyptian, and he'll hold up the coins and blurb out a lot of. Yeah, I have to find out.
But
Oh, is it that? Hello, Dad.
it was like, but yeah, like coin grade is just one of those like very contentious issues and subjects sometimes. It's like when, and sometimes it's necessary for authentication because there's so many fakes out there. It's like the fakes that flood the market are absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, with eBay, and I don't scrutinize people for using eBay because you do get amazing stuff from eBay if you get the right bargain.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people on there are not greedy; they understand what the coin is, they understand the real price. So I don't disencourage people for going over there, but always ask the right questions, like what is the weight of the coin? If they say it's uncirculated condition coin, ask to see the paperwork. If it's a proof coin, ask them why it's outside the capsule because it should be in a capsule. You know what I mean? And if they're coin collectors, they would look after it. You know what I mean? They would look after it. And with people, especially some of these bigger channels, I mean, really big channels, they spit out so much false information. It ruins it for us as a collective. As I said, with a collective that people onto a right track, and then they don't, because they don't like the answer you've given them, they give you a load of abuse back. And I'd rather be honest and say, look, that's why I never put values in my videos because it changes all the time. No, it's good to see you, freaking. Sorry, brother. It's good to see AZ Coins.
And again, values are subjective. It's like because
it's a personal thing.
When you buy a complete Euro set, all the value is in the set.
Yeah,
because you get the definitive collection on one sheet, and then you got all the commemoratives in like separate sort of sections, and people just cut them up, sell the individual commemorative parts, and more often than not, they get all their money back just on the commemoratives. Yeah. And then the definitive coins then
are worth
free for them.
I bought a King Canute £5 coin. Okay,
I got that in proof. I bought.
Yeah, have a guess how much I paid for it.
I paid a tenner for mine in proof.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I got I got a BU one.
Yeah,
and I paid $3.99 for it. And that was with free postage.
Was that from the coin club though?
No, that was because I don't use because I don't really buy anything on my eBay.
Yeah.
Right. So because Zoe runs a shop on there, so she sells all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And so I asked her can you buy that? Because obviously she's got a high rating.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the sellers don't sell on low grade, sometimes on low people. So they will there and she'll buy it, and I got it. And I goes, I want to get it now because it's really cheap to put like whatever you do, and just put a bid in. And I put a bid in. Someone put a bid in for like 250, and I put free, whatever free. How much did I get it for? $3.99, something like that. But it ran out. It was at 5 o'clock in the morning because you've got to. Because some people don't understand the times and it runs out.
Yeah.
So so she had a bid, it go on, and then I put a higher bid on, but it goes down to the last bid. So that's for how I got it cheaper, $3.50. Because the other person was probably asleep. So the other person was like thinking it's going to come off like early hours in the afternoon, but it come off at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I put an alert on, and so I had like Zoe's phone next to me because obviously I don't want to disturb her. So and there was no other bids, and it was last bid was at $3.50, and I got it for $3.50. So that was a King Canute £5 coin because he thought he'd have a bidding war on it. It didn't work.
You can get. The thing is, £5 coins. Nobody's interested in them.
No, I know. That's why. That's why I'm trying to get them.
You can buy some of the old presentation packs and pay
Marvin!
like I've bought like £5 coins from like 1996 for the Queen's birthday and stuff. The one with the trumpets on. I paid like £6.
Yeah.
£6.
That's fantastic, to be honest. That's fantastic.
But it's only now. I think certainly within the last 3 or 4 years, the values of £5 coins have been more realised. Because
the £5 coins to me is like the dollar coins to America. I think they're really nice, but not sought after enough. Do you see what I mean? That's like kind of comparison.
It's like there was I actually had it as well, and I think it was sealed.
Yeah, that's right, Neil.
I had a King Charles £5 coin. I think it was like Charles the First or something. There was like some sort of anniversary, and I had it just popped up on my eBay like for suggested things like randomly, and this sold like for like £15. When normally, like when you can buy them dirt cheap, like the odd occasional one now is getting more desirable because like not as many people buying them. I think like the rarest one at the minute is like the Queen Anne £5 coin.
The Queen Anne's hard. The one I'm after is the 2004 Lord Nelson £5 coin.
Oh no, the 2005.
2005. Yeah, sorry.
Because it come as two. It was like one for the Battle of Trafalgar with a ship,
and then you got the Lord Nelson effigy
on the other one.
And
I actually had that in a proof set. I sold it for like.
I had mine when it was advertised £5 for £5 at the time, and I bought it.
I used to do that because the Royal Mint would like send it to you.
Yeah, but that's few and far between now. They do that. It's the Royal Mint, and I don't know if you read this. Going back to the NIFC type coins, Ian Rank Broadley's daughter put an article to the Royal Mint and said the Royal Shield is a farce because there's no way anybody can collect the full sets unless you buy the 2009, the 2010, they're not 10, 11, 16, and 18, I think. Right?
They didn't put them into circulation, but
No,
it's
right. And she goes, my father would be rolling around in his grave to know that the Royal Mint is out to make money off of people who can't afford to get these, and that's the point.
It's not up to the Royal Mint though. It's down to the Treasury, because
It's down to the Treasury runs the Royal Mint.
Yeah,
but the business part-
because our Treasury is not like the US Mint. The US Mint will mint over a billion coins of each one, regardless of if there's demand for coinage or not.
Yeah,
Because-
the business strike ones, is anywhere up for say 10 million upwards, whatever.
Yeah, but
And
like
that's
just
on
the general
that's on the
circulation ones are.
Yeah, the PND,
The figures for the last few years for the US Mint have been over 1 billion of each coin. It's like within the UK, if there's no demand, we won't produce them, because
yeah,
well
that's right.
they might mint them, they keep them in the long store, but they just don't release them. And sometimes if there's too much in the long store, they won't produce the coins just for the sake of it.
You still want to see Zoe wearing the I still want to look at Zoe's wares in an eBay store. What's your eBay name? Isn't it Little Shop of Bargains or something like
No, that was.
Right, I'll be back now. I'm just going to take some stuff upstairs. I'm trying to tidy up as we talk.
that? That article, what Ian Rank Brody's daughter. Actually, was it Ian Rank Brody or Christopher Ironside? No, I think it's Ian Rank Brody's daughter.
I think Ian Rank Brody is still alive. I think it might be Ironside.
Yeah, it might be Ironside actually, Christopher Ironside. Because when they introduced the Shield back in 2008, and when they looked at the actual plans, they that's when it said, it's not a true collection if you can't get all the coins in circulation. And I agree with that, because people can't afford these expensive coin sets. So people hunt for the shields
We
in
do.
the change, so it makes it fair, And some shields are harder to get, like the 2008 was it Matthew Dent, I think it is, who designed it. Off the top of my head, I think it's Matthew Dent. You had Ian Rank Broadley and Matthew Dent reverse. And when you see these people who doing coins continuously, and I can tell you who it is, and they're going, I found a 2011, I found a 2009, I found a 2000 and this. And when you read the comments, go and check all the comments, right? And they will ask, show us all the 2008s, or sorry, the 2011s you found. And they won't do it because it's the same coin they put in the bag, I guarantee it. Okay. And I've actually done a spoof video of this.
Yeah.
Okay. And yay, he's got it. Awesome.
Skip.
Oh, he got it. Good.
Thank you.
Nice.
Welcome.
Okay. I got the coins, okay, but I've had to look for sets that are broken, because obviously, but I would not, because they're proof coins, so to speak. I wouldn't, obviously, I'm not going to stick them into a folder. You know what I mean? I can scratch them.
Mhm.
But as you said, a lot of these, and I done a spoof video. I done a couple, and I've got my 50. What I done, I got my 50 pences, my spare ones, filled up the bags, with 10 pounds worth of 50 pences, and I've gone, oh look, I've pulled out a Morgan dollar, So how the hell have I found the Morgan dollar in my bag? And I've held up the bag thinking, this is nuts. Anyway, I've gone for another, and I've gone, oh look, I just found a whole set of $1 bills. So I've done more hunting and obviously stopped the camera, put the thing and said, look, no, I found a peace dollar. How is this happening? You know, because I know it's a bunch of crap what they're doing in these coin hunts.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep finding them over and over again.
And well, it just depends, like I said, with what people put into circulation. It's like, because there are people that just put proof coins and other stuff in circulation. Because with some of the people, when they break up the sets, because they might list them on eBay for like a stupid amount of money. It's like they might put like a proof penny up for like £5-6. Technically, is it a proof penny worth about £5 or £6?
Not
Yeah.
really.
But
Well, depends on the year. Let's say the 1982. The
Yeah,
1982 is probably worth around about that.
Yeah.
The 1985 proof is a bit more expensive because it's got the last half penny in it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be around about what, an £8 coin.
If you can get a 2013 Canadian penny, that would be worth a few bucks.
Yeah, that would be. That's what I mean. This is it. This is the community, because each country has its own value for its own small. And I tell you what, I've got all the coins: half pences, 1 pences, 2 pences, 5 pences, 10 pences, 20 pences, 50 pences, and so on and so forth. Because I think they're overlooked, you know, and they're forgotten about. So, and again, with certain channels, with the 1982, is it 1983 or 1982? 1983, I think it is, with the Martini set.
The new
And
pen.
obviously, one says new pence, one says 2 pence.
Yeah, 1983.
But the thing is, there was a Martini set which had that purposely made, you know, and they're going around, it's an error. It's not an error. It's a Martini set. There was the soldier set, the Martini set, the Heinz baked bean set, the Queen set, the proof set. It's just the fact is the Martini set had new pence.
Did you just see the 747 fly over my head with this? I have not heard of any of this. Martini sets?
Yeah, the
What?
Martini.
Basically, companies would go to the Royal Mint and commission special packaging and give them out as gifts. So, like the 1983 set, you got about 3 or 4 different types of packaging.
Yeah.
So there's also a Heinz baked bean set.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Oh, sugar.
Skipper, that's what I sent you. Yeah, you got the soldier set. Yeah, which is that one, which is this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
you got the
I got that one.
Yeah. So
That's the
there's
Heinz
the
baked bean set.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, so companies
got
would
the
pay
tower set.
for the coin sets, and then you get the coins inside.
Yeah, then you got the Tower of London set.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
wow.
that's on the inside.
I try
Never
and find
realized the
them.
Royal Mint was that commercialized.
Yeah,
Yeah, they get a lot of endorsements.
they don't do it anymore. They used to do it more
Yeah,
in the olden days.
I think they stopped that back in 1986-7. I think it is. I think the last one was 1987, maybe. And then they started producing their own. Is it Great Britain, Northern Ireland sets, wasn't it? That went from 70 till now, and they've done another set which is like a book set.
See how some Canadian coins are MAGN magnificent. Magnificent? Magnifique? I can't tell. Oh, I love this upside down stuff. 2023 Canadian cent is 5 ounces of silver. I've seen that, John, and Yeah, even though it's nice, it's not my forte. If it had a military theme to it, I get it. But they do have the construction battalion coin that's come out. I definitely want that one. Yeah, my focus now for stacking is primarily bars. I'm going to lay off of the premiums are getting too bloody high for a lot of these the mint the maple leafs and stuff.
You have to be careful with stuff like that in the UK, because if you if you buy like Britannias or sovereigns in the UK, they're capital gains exempt because that's the British standard. It's the same with like ASEs in America. ASEs in America are capital gains, or you don't have to, like in certain states you might have to put them by for like 30 days before you can put them out for sale if you bought like maples and other stuff like that, if you bought them from like private sellers. But in the UK, if you buy bars, even if it's produced by the Royal Mint or anything like that, technically bars are capital gains taxable, but the Britannia rounds aren't.
Yeah,
So
I guess you got to check what's going on in each of your countries.
Yeah, so it's like if you're switching over to bars, you might just want to check what Canada's rules are around.
We don't have an issue like that in Canada. The biggest issue we have here is the premiums we pay on a lot of these coins, especially if you go to the LCSs, the ones that are absolute brick and mortar locations. What you're finding is that they bought up so much stock. They've got so many of these silver maple leafs sitting there, monster boxes galore. They're trying to sell them for near the same price that they paid for them, but the silver has dropped.
Yeah,
you go in there and they're jacking up the premiums like crazy.
I'll tell you what I do have, Taffy, is the undated 20p.
I still haven't got that. I'll be honest with you. It's like I didn't bother buying them because when they first were realized, people were selling them on eBay for like £100 each. And like, and one of my ex-work colleagues, he bought two of them. He paid about 110 for one and 90 for the other. Because he thought, it's all right, they're going to be worth something. Now you can pick them up for £45 each.
Yeah, the Royal Mint has told people that it's only worth £50, 25 to £50, depending on the condition. There's and they said there's around about 250,000 that got out into circulation.
Yeah, which is one of the big what do you call it? Totes. Oh
yeah,
stills.
One of the values that went out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically one big still. But if you think one of those, say, almost an equal amount of those were produced as the same as the Kew Gardens.
Yeah.
Well, Kew Gardens is worth £130 at the minute to 150, and like an Era 20 pence is worth £45. It's just because 50 pence is more collectible.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. I mean, this is what I say with silver. Silver is great to have, but you don't have to always have silver to have something special. It could be some bronze, it could be copper, it could be crude nickel. You know, people look at clad coins and say, oh, it's only clad, but it doesn't matter. It depends on the mintage, the condition, like always. Yeah. It's all about, if you're going to sell something or buy something, I always put myself to the question, do I need it? Do I really need it that desperate to buy it? You know? And when I look at my coins, I look on several sites and see what they're selling a certain coin. If I see a coin that sticks out in my mind, you know, I will go, all right, I'll write that down and I'll look for it on different websites, you know, and I will go to myself, okay, I'll write a short list out. All right, don't know, about 20 coins, don't I? And I'll narrow it down to 10. And I always try and buy something old, something kind of newish, but unique.
Something borrowed,
Something silver, you know. So it's, you know, I got my collection in mind, but it's it's something that you know, it's got to stand out. I've got no particular collection to go, I must finish this, I must finish that.
Yeah.
You know, I think people do collections, they finish off that one, 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 which is great. You know, I wish I could do that, but I'm so versatile. You know, if I can't find coins I like, I'll go for my cards. I go for these type of cards.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm going to focus on in a minute is my albums, largely. Yeah. It's like, I don't mind buying I don't mind buying some of the new stuff. But like, if it's all right, I bought, which I'm still waiting for it to arrive, the proof set for this year, for the commemoratives. Because I think the J.R.R. Tolkien £2 coin is phenomenal. I can't wait. When that comes out, I'm going to try and buy it in silver, and then I'm going to get it graded. I mean, I like silver. I don't have a real passion to stack. You know what I mean? I mean, I understand why people do stack, and it's great because it is an extra commodity that you can is versatile when, you know,
when you need it.
When you need it, yeah. But I just can't afford that. You know what I mean? So that's why I go for the small type silver coins that are ready available. They're easy to get, and I stack that lot. You know, I stack the junk silver or you know, that type of silver. You know, I'm not talking about American. I talk about worldwide silver. And I'll tell you what, I bought coins. You know, I bought bags of coins. You know, and I sift through, and I found silver coins. You know, and that's like an extra bonus because, you know, these people ain't got the time to go through them. So, and I buy them, you know, if I see them. I mean, one of the best purchases I've ever done for me personally is that me and Zoe was out doing her care, and I went with her, and I was this little antique store in the corner, and I thought, well, she's in there for an hour, I'll just go over to that little shop. And I bought some King Edward, because it basically had like a jar, right, which she was selling, and I picked it up to have a look, and inside was some coins, and I tipped them out, and there was some obviously King George V, King George V coins, I think it is. If it's the video's on anyway somewhere in the depth of my abyss of YouTube, and I think it was 2 or 3 coins I got, and I got them for like £5. Yeah, you know, because he couldn't be bothered. He didn't know they were there. I just threw them in the pot because I was just snooping around looking in because, you know, you never know what you might find.
Yeah, Niels collects. He just asked. He's found a 2006 U.S. Statehood Quarters hologram 5-coin set with capsule and COA. And he's asking, is this for real? I don't know.
I've never heard of a hologram set.
Let me just check. Hang on a second. Let me just put Comics by the Bay as a moderator a second. Check out his channel, guys. He's got a fantastic channel. There you go. You can write your links in now there, everybody, if you want to put your links in. Freaking awesome. No, you're not allowed to go. You've got to stay. It's good to see you, brother. Thank you for everything you've done for me, man.
Once you enter, you never leave.
Then you're really going to love me. I got to go, too. I'm an
Yeah.
hour. I'm an hour past making dinner for my beloved,
Oh, like it's 12 o'clock.
and I'm not going to have her come down here and smack me in the back of the head. Oh, girl,
yeah.
run, girl, run!
There's a sealed pack of postcards.
It breaks my heart. Oh, she was used as a bloody suitcase.
Yeah, she poor girl. I met her, you know.
Did you really?
Yeah, she landed over at our school. One of the we got a golf course for the school, where the school used to be. They got a golf course, and then one of the companies had a like a helipad. It used to be called Square D back then, and it's all gone now. And she landed, and we all dived through. And I was stood at the front, and I went to shake her hand. She went past me and gave my mate a kiss on the cheek.
You missed it.
Because it's half term here in Wales. It's like my daughter brought home some of the stuff that she made in school, and she made that.
Oh, that's one of the traditions, isn't it? Going door to door with a skull of a horse.
Yeah. So that's the Mary Lloyd.
That's pretty cool.
So it's like she just coloured it in and then stuck some of the ribbons on it. But basically, it's a horse's skull with a sheet on there, and they dress it up with ribbons and bells and stuff.
Yeah.
And you go door to door, and it's like because like the tradition. Have you ever heard of wassail?
Yes, of course. When we
Yeah,
go
so like-
wassailing, yes.
So wassail is, I don't know. I think it's based. It was like originally made. I think it was either in Wales or Cornwall, like down that area. But like years ago, they'd go, like knocking on the doors, and they'd sing. And then if they'd sing to you, and then it's your job, if you're the owner of the house, to sing back. And then you'd go back and forth until one of you finally gives up. And if you give up and you own the house, then you're supposed to invite them in for a drink of wassail.
Yeah,
it's an old New Year tradition. It's like
That's actually pretty cool. That's actually really, really good. I like that. I never actually heard of that before.
yeah, I think the Welsh New Year, I think is January the 16th. Or something like that. It's like, and in some villages in Wales, they actually only celebrate the traditional Welsh New Year as well. So
Is that all of Wales, like North Wales?
No, it's only like some small villages and stuff. So it's like when when the Welsh New Year comes in, like one of the local pubs there's a small village which has lots and lots of history. They advertised it. They all met up in one of the pubs then, and the Mary Lloyd was there, and then they were all singing like Welsh traditional carols.
Sounds brilliant. Really does.
Sounds you know what?
And
The British does nothing like that, and that sounds amazing. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
it's like
No, we used press gangs back in Britain. And,
Yeah.
and like as like festive periods, like Christmas and New Year, you'd make what they call Calennig, which is a decoration which you put in the middle, like a sort of like as a centerpiece. So you'd have something like an apple or an orange with, I think it's supposed to be a sort of like a tripod. So like you'd have like 3 sticks coming out of it to hold it up. You'd press cloves into it then.
Right.
And then you'd get like branch. I think it's like fir tree branches and stuff, and then stick them out to the top as well, and they'd be there as like as a centerpiece on your table then.
Oh, okay.
That's actually pretty interesting.
I'm glad he explained that, because for a minute there I thought he was talking about a colonic, and that's not
No.
what you put on your centerpiece.
Calennig.
Colonic, a centerpiece, not
Yeah.
something that you need to clean yourself out. Anyway,
If you search on Google Calennig,
yeah,
And then you can read the story about it then.
Will do. Anyway, guys, I gotta go.
I've got to go. I've got to shoot off.
You too? You too?
Yeah. So it's 12 o'clock, so I really want to try and get over to Jessica's live stream in a bit.
Oh yeah. That's doggone it. Yeah. Well, while I'm cooking, I'll put it on.
And it's great to see Comics by the Bay. Please check out his channel, guys. Honestly, it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And Silver T, John Jacobs, freaking awesome. AZ Coins, many, many others. EAC, Nickel, Ronzi, and many, many other wonderful channels. Of course, thank you for joining us today. Taffy Coins, thank you, sir. Skipper, have a good one. And have a safe weekend, everybody. And I'll see you on Monday.
Take care.
And you too, brother. Of course, I appreciate everybody taking your time out today to spend time with us for just over 3 hours. In fact, that's just gone really quick. Please check out Jessica, Passion by Art by Jessica. She's doing an auction today of her paintings and other things as well. She's got some special guests there as well. I think that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be back on Monday with Skipper at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So please check out his channel there. I think he's already got the notification up anyway. And everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely appreciate every single one of you. As I said, have a great weekend, everyone. And I'll see you Monday. Bye, everybody. You're welcome, Comics by the Bay. And thank you for a great channel. Neil, thank you, brother.
Get well soon.
Yeah, you get well soon and drink plenty of fluids. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.